Good morning, my friends, from beautiful Morocco. Another day, another adventure. We're going to Tafraout and going to do at least one hike, maybe two. See you guys on the road. Vamonos. Okay, this is now roads untraveled. We have gone that way in the last video to the Lost Village. Now we're going this way toward Tafraout. Another little crossroads here. We've got 10 feet and we're heading to Tafraout. We gotta go this way. Brake check. Yeah, check your brakes before this part. You are right. Don't you love it when you're right? I love it when you're right. Especially since you're my czar of directions. So yeah, we stopped and asked some locals, and it's fun to go old school and just ask for directions. And they said, yes, we can actually park up here at this old mission, and the trailhead starts from here. So we should be in for an absolutely gorgeous hike. Let's find out. Maison traditionnelle is 600 meters that way. So that's the traditional Berber house, right? And then we're hoping the trailhead starts from there as well. We don't have internet right now, so we're using offline maps and just doing our best to talk with the locals. So far, so good. Meters. So what is there to do with this traditional house? Is it, can you get food?
Yeah,
what do
you
we
can
know?
get food, and they explain how they do the food, how they live.
Oh, okay.
So it should be a nice traditional Berber place. It's a little touristic though, but
compared to compared to what though? I mean, yesterday.
Real.
Yeah. So we get to learn a little bit about the customs, the traditions, maybe try some of the food, and check out the architecture and decor, right? That sounds cool. Okay, it looks like maybe we have to, yeah, it says parking. Okay. So a little touristy, meaning there's one other car here. Good. Compared to yesterday's adventure, that's, yeah.
Yesterday we saw no one.
We saw nobody, except the old man with the Peugeot. Yeah. Starting off here at the cemetery. Looking for the trailhead at this point. Already a beautiful place to be before the hike even starts. I'm rocking Sabrina's Osprey backpack, and I got the trusty Osprey daylight.
Because you wanted to.
Yeah, proper gentleman over here. Yeah, this looks really old, this part of the village here. And guys, as always, anyone from this area, anyone familiar with the history here, please let us all know in the comments. Share any history or cultural knowledge you may have of this area and its people. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Merci beaucoup. Oh, we have our cat guide here. Everywhere we go, we find cats to guide us. Hey, baby. You gonna guide us?
Now we have two already.
It's crazy. We found our familiars. This is Sabrina's because she's in all black. And then I'm in black and white, and so I've got Mr. Black and White here as my familiar. Vamos!
You look a little like Luna, you know that? Yes.
So this is a loop, correct? So we'll finish back here, and then we can hit the traditional house at the end, right?
I think so.
Okay. Wow, this village is so magical. That tree, the birds, the fresh air. The air smells so sweet here. Wow, beautiful. Surprise, surprise, already having another beautiful day here in Morocco. Oh. The air here just smells like sweet herbs, and you just have the gentle sound of birds, and aside from that, complete silence. Wow, what a view already. It looks like the trail just continues on through here.
Are we still on the right track?
Looks like it. It looks like it just goes straight through here, right up into those trees. Yeah. That might be the most common phrase of the last, or the common question of the last little bit here in the anti-atlas. Are we still on the trail?
Usually the answer is no.
Is this the trail? Hard to say.
But this might be right.
Usually the follow-up is, let's find out.
It's the track.
Okay, yeah.
That's a traditional museum.
Mm-hmm. It says
Chambre,
the musée, so the museum that way, hotel, those are the hotel rooms. I'm starting to pick up the French, I think. Wow, this is absolutely beautiful going through here. Should we check this way and see if that's where the trail starts? Wow. So this is the hotel. Wow, this is beautiful. Maybe we can find someone to ask. Now, this would be a very, very cool place to spend a night. We have one more night booked at our lodging way up in the mountains because we love it so much, but this looks very rustic and unique in its own beautiful way. Wow. So luckily Mohammed has agreed to be our guide for at least the first hour to the next village, because you can see it's not obvious where the trail begins. The route is not easy. I asked him if it is easy or obvious. He says sometimes yes, sometimes no. So he's going to help us through the first part. And with a little bit of patience and kindness, you always find the help you need. And so we have a wonderful guide. Moroccan people, next level generosity. He basically just dropped what he was doing and said, yeah, we'll take you to the next village. And we asked how far, and he said about an hour. So
Before this place,
incredible.
it's like a small market for the village.
Oh, this one.
This
Nice.
place. Before all here it's covered like
Yeah.
this,
Uh-huh.
and if there is because the people that come before they stay here
Yeah.
like 2 days, 3 days,
Mhm.
and the people know there is someone here come to buy something.
Oh.
Yes.
That's
And
really
after
cool.
they go to the other villages. Yeah, with horses, donkey.
Nice.
They have every time with the donkey or horses. And the construction before the roof, it's with wood like this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and palm wood.
Uh-huh.
Palm wood, it's not very strong.
Parmood. Yeah.
When it's broken, doesn't come down one time.
Yeah.
Slowly.
Yeah.
And then we have a time to change.
So I'm safe under
for
here.
other one.
Not really.
Not really. Okay.
And over
So we were privileged enough to get some of the history here. This used to all be covered with a roof like this. This whole route here used to be a market, and then people would pass through here on their horses and shop and do trading at the market, especially a lot of trading from other villages, and then just ride on to the next village. And this was kind of a trade route actually, and a big bustling market, if you can believe that. So what a cool feeling to be here in this place with so much history and such breathtaking views along the way.
And that's the old part. Look at that. It's so pretty.
This is the old.
Yeah, we're in the old part now.
Uh-huh.
The new one is down there.
Wow. So this is all the old village.
yeah,
When was this all built and constructed?
it's very old.
Very old. Hundreds of years.
No more.
More.
Yeah, this village it's very old. Some house have 800 here.
800.
But the village it's more old than that.
Wow.
Yes. But the people they repair before all houses here.
Yeah.
They have horses, donkeys to come up. And now it's not easy with car.
True. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
It's Omisnet.
Omisnet. Omisnet.
It's a big village.
Okay.
Mm.
Omisnet. Okay. Just trying to get the pronunciation
This
right.
part of the village, Ekhorban.
Khorban. So this is the ancient
Yes,
portion.
the old one. Yeah.
900 and more years old. Ancient village. Fantastic. Such a benefit to come with a guide and get the history. So Mohammed was just explaining that the houses with this right here were for wealthy people, and then they have the normal door is below this. And so the normal houses didn't have this right here, they just had the normal door. So it's understood that this house right here must have belonged to somebody very wealthy, very important during their time. The pointy, yeah, a lot of spiny branches. Watch the eyes. But yeah, this is more remains of the wealthy person's home. How cool is this? For those of you wondering, guys, the tourist visa, at least for people coming with European and US passports, is 3 months long. So I would have to advocate and say you could easily spend 3 full months in Morocco learning about the culture, the history, seeing all the different regions, the desert, the coast, the Atlas Mountains, the anti-Atlas Mountains, and beyond. And of course, even just Fez, Marrakesh, and some of the big cities, Casablanca, you could spend many weeks just in those cities. So we have this beautiful oasis here. Wow. Gorgeous.
Yeah, it's very heavy.
So just a week ago, this river was very, very high because of the heavy rains. And luckily today we can cross no problem right through here.
Yeah, this it's for the houses down.
Wow.
It is really here. Yeah, for example, in summer.
So we have a view of the old ancient town up here. And this is actually the original well that provided water for the ancient mosque right here. And there was a bath and for washing and praying, and also the kids would study here according to Muhammad, the kids would study here the Quran, and they would have to write on wood to do their studies, and then they would receive a diploma when they were done with their studies. So this was a very important educational site right here, and these would have been some of the homes of the local families. These were more of the humble homes, I believe, and this is what's left of the original mosque here. Stunning views all around. Whether you're into the history or not, this place is magical. The energy, the hiking, but do beware. These buildings can crumble and fall apart and even collapse at any time. So there's some risk. You have to be careful where you linger, where you stand. You can see these cracks are no joke. So Sabrina,
very pretty.
wow, okay. Whew. Look at that view. Incredible. So what we're looking at here is all the agricultural lands that are irrigated with the water from the beautiful oasis we just came through. And you can see the ancient city behind. And so this would have all been farmland, and still to this day things are grown here, but they have an issue with wild pigs eating a lot of the crops. When the fences are in disrepair, the pigs get in and eat everything. So guys, let's press onward and upward. So far, A+ tour from Mohammed. Fantastic, very knowledgeable and kind. And I'll keep you updated on the difficulty overall of this hike, of this trek, of this tour. But I will say this is for you. You must have some level of fitness for sure, and athleticism, because you can see it's steep, there are rocks, and we've only just begun. So you got to have some cardiovascular fitness and be prepared. Do some stretching before you set out on this hike. Doors, yeah. Wow. So Mohammed has taken us this route to show us these original old ancient doors, and here would be yet another wealthy home here. As you can see, this portion above the actual door, the detail is incredible.
Yeah, because in old houses there is two entrance for the house. The big one like this,
Yeah.
it's for family.
Okay.
And also animals, because there is animals down of the
Yeah.
house. And behind here there is a second one for the guest.
Okay.
Because upstairs there is a room for guests, and they go direct in the guest room, and the guest doesn't see all place in the houses.
I see.
They go
Some
direct in.
privacy.
Yes, yeah.
So they're only welcome in part of the house, the guests.
Yeah.
So the second entrance.
Because
the guests.
upstairs the windows it's a little big, and also there is terrace.
So here's a little closer detail on this wealthy, beautiful home. This will not probably be here for long, but we get to enjoy it and of course immortalize it as best we can in this YouTube video for your viewing pleasure. For those of you who can't make it to this place, you can see this history while it's still here. Some of this is very, very well preserved.
That's an olive press.
This is an olive press.
Yes, used to be.
It used to be an olive press here.
It's very old, but now it's broken.
This right here was part of the press? The olive press?
Behind here there is a mill.
Ah, I
Big
see.
stone.
I
We
see
turn
the
it
stone.
with donkey.
Yeah.
After they take this olives, they make it in the back, and after here, and the oil comes. Yeah.
So the oil comes through the press and the donkey does the work. Okay, so you can see the original, the construction right there with the beam and the notch and the post. And you can see the giant stone wheel. Wow, that's so cool. So they made olive oil, just olive oil right here.
Only olive oil.
Yeah, beautiful. So this is why we have a guide. I think we would have continued on this way, and the trail actually goes right through here. And Mohammed continued to explain to us they didn't just press olive oil here. They had, in the homes, they had smaller presses for argan oil and amlu. And amlu contains almonds and honey as well, so it's a slower, more delicate process, all hand turned. But the olive oil press was massive. It was operated by a donkey, putting in work.
I have repair that only with the traditional people.
Oh yeah?
So guys, this is a massive argan tree from which they make the argan oil. So this place is teeming with all sorts of resources and life. And the terraces, Mohammed was explaining, all of this land, much of this land has been terraced by hand. And if you think that seems like a lot of work, well, after heavy rains and damage to the terraces, they pretty much have to rebuild all of these terraces every single year with hand tools, sometimes with donkeys helping out, but a lot of it is done just with hand tools. So these are very resilient, resourceful, tough people, all the way back to the ancient folks who lived here so many centuries ago. Very impressive history here.
The second one, this, we break it with, I give you this
The
one.
press?
This, it's with stone.
You break it open.
Open. But I have.
It's okay.
Yes.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So this first part of the shell of the argan is for animals. Goat, sheep eat this.
It's very hard.
I see.
And then this part you have to break open. And this is the part where you use for the oil. Or we can eat this part.
I think you use that for the oil.
Yeah. So almost all of these right here are argan trees. We just learned quite a bit about the argan fruit. And now we're coming up on olive trees, tons of olive trees, and you can hear more water here. So this place is just abundant with water. And look at these beautiful olives.
We make a lot of salt and we put it in one bag. And we make something heavy of this bag. And after the water in the olives go out.
You see the
And stay
irrigation.
only olives without water.
So look at this just beautiful oasis. Good place to come relax by the water. What a gorgeous place. Time to cross. Cross the oasis. Oi!
Hi.
You alright?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Great success. You can see this wonderful irrigation system, kind of aqueduct that they have going down. You can see these aqueducts all throughout this region in the Anti-Atlas Mountains. Very cool. So we have made it to the next village. There's a spring here, a cemetery, a mausoleum, and another mosque. And they actually, I just bathed in the spring a little bit. I washed my face and head. But actually, people leave offerings here, and then once per year they collect all the money and have a festival right here of some sort, cooking all sorts of meat and celebrating. So really rich history. Really cool way of remembering the dead. And once again, guys, anyone from these parts who knows these traditions, please fill in the blanks for me. I'm just now learning all of this stuff, so forgive my ignorance to the finer details, but this is what I am understanding from Mohammed. From the mausoleum up there, And this is actually where the trail continues. There's no way we would have found this on our own. Twisting and turning. So guys, do not try this without a guide.
No, this the people before mixed with milk. In summertime when it's hot, they drink it with milk. Yes.
Could be something for your golden milk.
We can put this in
White
the golden
mints?
milk.
Wild mint.
Wild mint.
Yeah.
And they mix it with milk when
Yeah,
it's
but
hot.
It's not really milk, but the milk when we take the butter,
Wow.
we take the butter from the milk,
Mm-hmm.
and this milk
Yeah.
mix with that and we drink it in summertime.
So buttermilk and mint, or the cream, the creme de la creme.
Oui.
So yeah, they mix the actual rich buttermilk with this in the heat of the summer to endure the heat and cool off their bodies and get hydrated. So now you know, guys, when in Rome, or when in Morocco. Wow. Between the French, the German, and the culture and the history and the food, my brain is growing 3 sizes this trip. So we're now out in the open, and this is the countryside where you would see gazelles. And you can actually see, Mohammed pointed out a pile of manure. It kind of looks like rabbit manure, and that's how you know the gazelles have been here. That's what we were seeing way up in the village of Timhicht. And also, he was saying they have mountain goats, but they never come off the actual cliff, off the mountain. So if you see a white spot on the mountain and you have maybe binoculars or a good zoom on your camera, you can look up there and you may see a mountain goat. And Mohammed was saying that he saw about 14 gazelles here yesterday in this area, so we'll keep our eye open, hoping we get to see some gazelles in the wild. That would be freaking sweet. So another great mystery figured out. These terraces are used to plant barley once a year. And Mohammed was saying that if they have rain just 4 or 5 times a year, the barley will grow with no irrigation, no problem. So that's what all of these terraces are for. These dry spaces are used for barley, and they use the barley for making bread and for preparing couscous. The food's so nice they named it twice. So guys, there's a couple of gazelles here. We have to be quiet. We're trying to see if we can spot some gazelles here in the video. This camera doesn't have a very good zoom, so we have to get up close, be quiet with our steps and our voices. Let's see. Oh yeah, right there. Right through that bush you can see a little bit of movement. There he goes. That looks like a black-tailed deer. Oh, there's a whole family of them up there. Wow. There they go down the hill. They obviously have a very good self-preservation, sense of hearing. How beautiful. So we're just getting our first glimpse of the next village. This whole valley here is the Amen Valley. And there are actually 26, you can see a ton of villages. There are 26 villages, according to Mohammed, here in Amen Valley. And there's a trail that goes around exploring a lot of them, and we are on that trail right now. You can see the trail can be very difficult to find at times, and it can be sort of obvious at times. And that's why we're fortunate to have Mohammed guiding us today. But look at these views, absolutely stunning. Highly recommend this trail. Another very, very old home right there along the trail as we approach the next village. With the right gear and preparation, I could easily spend days out here camping, tent camping, hiking. And we have found the beautiful Sabrina through here. I'm not lost. Looks like we have a cemetery here as we get into town. Into town, I say. Into the next village.
hip crack.
Oh, I heard that.
Yeah.
Sabrina with the hip crack. Yeah, this terrain is no joke. We started way over under that mountain there, so we have covered some ground. You could hear there, I'm sure, the prayer coming from the mosque up on the hill, echoing off the mountain walls. So guys, what we just heard was the Mu'adim, the announcement that it's about time for prayer, and then in about 10 or 15 minutes we'll hear the actual Imam, which is the prayer itself. And you can hear the other villages now are also doing the Mu'adim. So I'm learning a ton today, guys. This is enlightening. And so we should hear the actual Imam, the prayer, here in about 10 minutes. But that's such a cool thing in these valleys, surrounded by mountains with all these villages, is that you can hear these Mu'adim and the Imam echoing all around you. Whether you're under the sun or under the stars or under the moon, it's something that I can't describe with words. You just have to experience. So we are now passing through this ancient argan forest. These are some of the oldest argan trees in the region, according to Mohammed, and you can feel the peace, the calm, as you hear the echoes of the mosques. Look at this right here. Look at that root system. This tree says, I'm staying here for all time. Amazing. So up and away we go, guys. And this speaks to the difficulty of this trail. It does get quite steep. For those of you who follow the channel, I live in a very flat part of Mexico. So I'm out of shape when it comes to hiking these steep hills, but I'm doing well little by little, getting back in shape. Hamstrings are burning. But if your hammies aren't on fire, what are you even doing? Oh, and this is why we do it. Oh man, these views. And this is a different ancient. These are fairly old as well, right?
Very old, yes.
Very old.
Yeah, some it's broken. This also the roof now it's falling down.
Yeah.
But old houses, the wall it's with stone and clay, like you see here, and the roof it's with wood and clay, and of the wall there is this stone, flat stone like this. It's only of the wall to protect from the rain.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
And here down there is oven for bread.
Okay.
Yes. It's more
Nice, it's old.
I'm glad that's a bread oven and not a hornet's nest. That's better. And this is argan right here.
yeah.
Wow. So this ancient argan tree is growing right through. It's basically part of the wall.
In this oven we make the bread inside of the stone, of the small stone, and the smoke go up in this hole. And
Okay.
after when the firewood go, there is only the coal inside.
Yeah.
We close this wall and we make the bread of the small
You
stones.
make the bread over
inside.
the. Oh, just on the hot stones.
Yes.
Wow, that sounds delicious.
The small one like that, it's for one family.
So yet another magical resource of the land. These are date palms, and they are absolutely loaded with dates. That's one thing I haven't had yet in Morocco that is very, very expensive in the US is medjool dates and the various type of dates that come from these palms. So I need to take full advantage and stuff my belly with some delicious dates, Moroccan dates. Imagine how fresh and sweet. We'll get some of those hopefully later in the video for the bonus material. I would like to buy whatever I can from these villages to support the locals, whether it's dates, whether it's bread, whether it's argan oil or something else. I would like to load up on the delicious goodness of this part of Morocco. Guys, another thing too, the pastries have been fantastic. Sabrina and I, just outside of Tiznit, we bought 7 or 8 pastries, I think, and it was like 6 dirham, like 60 cents, and they were all fantastic. We were just having a glass of red wine and eating pastries under the stars and just oohing and awing at the flavors and the textures. So we have an apple tree here and date palms here. Amazing. So I was just asking Mohammed why all the old villages are built up high, and he says actually for 2 reasons. So we are on basically a hard granite slab, so it was very easy for the ancient people to build their homes directly on this slab, dig down and build right on top, whereas down in the valley the soil is very mushy. But also the mountain protects during times of invasion. They had arms and defenses, and they could see. They always had, every town, every village had a lookout to see if there was an attack or something coming, and they always knew the attack would come from the valley, and it was easy to defend against. So very interesting. So here we actually have the lion's head Tête de Leon right here. It's going to be hard to see in this video, so I'll put up a screen overlay that I took with the iPhone 16 Pro, a photo on the screen right there, so you can see, but it does look like the king lion's head. And so we're continuing through this ancient village, leaving the oasis, leaving the date palms, back out in the exposed, in the open, coming up on another argan grove here. But this has been a heck of a tour so far. We've really gotten to see so much and learn so much in such a short period of time. But right there is the Tête de Leon. Very cool. ¿Qué opinas? Pretty cool?
Pretty cool.
Yeah. So my friends, yet more useful information here. The lion's head, you can actually hike to the top of that, and it takes all day if you start from down here, but there is a village you can drive up quite a ways, maybe about halfway, and then you have just a 5 or 6 hour hike to get to the top. Unfortunately, we most certainly won't have time for that today, and probably not this trip, but I might put that on my list for the return to Morocco. And yes, there will be a return to Morocco, no doubt about that. Probably many returns to Morocco. But put that on your list if you're an avid climber or hiker. Apparently there's no actual climbing involved. That's according to a local man, so take that with a grain of salt, because sometimes what's been described as an easy hike in, say, Ecuador or Morocco or even Mexico is not so easy for everybody. But that would be fantastic to see the view from up there. Imagine that. And we're coming down through this beautiful, slightly, of course, newer portion of the village down lower. Gorgeous flowers. Mix of new and old. Green and dry. Amazing contrasts all throughout this valley. So even some banana here and a fresh spring right there. I actually just drank the water out of that just with my hands. They have a couple of cups hanging on this palm tree for people passing through. You just rinse the cup out fill your cup, have a nice drink of delicious mineral water, and this place is just full of butterflies and birds. Definitely a magical place. Another oasis. Oh, Mohammed, thank you so much, my friend, for the tour, the history, the knowledge, the wisdom, everything that you shared with us.
You are welcome, and welcome to Tafraout and to guest house, traditional house.
And so you run the guest house, right?
Yes.
Okay. So guys, come visit Mohammed, stay at the guest house. We'll show you the location at the very end. Merci.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, my
Next
friend.
time.
Okay. Next
time.
time.
Bye.
Ciao.
It was perfect.
Yeah, you nailed it. You're a natural.
Bye-bye.
All right, so Mohammed has shown us the easy way back through this straight road, and we have another kitty here who can guide us, I'm sure, as well. They always show up right when we need them. This one looks very wise. But we just follow the mosques. We can follow, there's a white one, and then the gray one is where we need to get to. So, and then on to the next adventure to Tafraout, probably grab some lunch, and then maybe do the is it Painted Mountain?
Yeah.
Painted Mountain hike as well, but that was an enlightening tour there for sure from Mohammed, and a beautiful way to spend the early part of the afternoon. Alright, we were able to find our way back on our own without Mohammed. Guys, really cool vibe here in Tafraout. Very quaint vibe, very tranquil. So I think we're just gonna find parking and look for some food here. We're starving, had a very light breakfast, so this is Tafraout, ladies and gentlemen. Coffee shop right there too. I saw a big European looking bike, so must be some tourists here. Another gas station, wow, 2 gas stations. Alright, looks like it goes on that way, so we might walk from here, park the car and go walk. So this is Tafraout. Wow, athletic. That was like me yesterday trying to get the oranges. Great success. So this is the biggest town we've been in since Tisnit, believe it or not. And I smell food, so it looks like we're gonna have some success finding some good lunch somewhere.
Tell them that we didn't eat at the Baba house
Yeah, that's true.
because he said the same
That's
thing
true.
about the Baba.
Yeah, we did not eat at the Berber house because the guy wasn't there. He's going to be back in like 45 minutes, so we decided to come to Tafraout and check out the town, get some lunch, and go actually drive up to a viewpoint and then hopefully go back to the Berber house. So guys, this is a budget traveler's paradise for sure. We got the Moroccan soup for only 8 dirham, or about 80 cents. And we also got omelets. We got the Berber omelet, which isn't on the menu, but you can get a normal omelet for only 10 dirham, or about €1, or a red cheese omelet for 17, or a beef kefta omelet for about €3. And then also we got some ginger tea. You see the teas are very affordable here as well. And the cafe, one of the cheapest that we've seen on this trip so far, the Americano, 12 dirham. The espresso, only 10 dirham. I'll probably grab an espresso at the end to wash everything down, but I just wanted to let you guys know about the prices. I'll show you the food momentarily.
Yeah, it's Moroccan whiskey.
Some hot tea, Moroccan whiskey. Num num num. So we got this traditional Moroccan soup, and I was just saying how I wanted to try fresh dates. It actually came with dates, I'm assuming from the region here. So now we get to try that. Oh yeah, wow. Okay, you got to try these when you come here for sure. actually came with like 4 dates. I did not expect that. I'll use that as the little dessert, first dessert. Well, soup is really good too, like some lentils and some pasta. Yeah, vegetarian. All right, so the Berber omelet has come out. Let's see if it lives up to the hype of the one that Sabrina got in Marrakesh that she's still talking about to this day. Let's see if this one is as good. First bite magic right there. Berber omelet. It is really good. Definitely a unique flavor, different flavor, seasoning profile than the ones we had on the coast in like Tafraout. Really good, guys. Beautiful, beautiful food here. Big giant basket of bread like always. Bon appetit. Alright guys, we're heading up to this viewpoint, leaving Tafraout right now. Had a cool experience there. More to come on that later, but we're heading up to this viewpoint to get kind of a sunset view. Chapeau de Napoleon, right? Alright, nailed it. Guys, we're a little late in the day for this, but I think that's been the theme, that the less we plan, the more things turn out well. We have really, really cool lighting on these rock formations here for our viewpoint experience outside of Tafraout. Beautiful, beautiful scenery here.
Rechts abbiegen, dann rechts abbiegen. Rechts
I guess
abbiegen,
here.
dann erreichst du das Ziel.
There, you think?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, it's a tight fit, but we're going through here. All right, well, once again, very little, if any, signage. We're just kind of hoping to find the start of this little hike or walk up this Napoleon's Head viewpoint. We'll see if at first you don't succeed, try again. What do you think?
Show the view.
Show the view.
It is nice.
Good advice. All right, let's see if we found the beginning of this trail. I think we actually found the trail. Some marble looking stairs. Let's try it. It's a little slippery, this terrain. This gravel, I slipped. Yeah, this looks like it was done intentionally. Let's find out just how hard this is. Okay. Up for a little bit of a climb.
Yeah.
All right, we've already gained some serious elevation. Sabrina's really killing it here. Time for me to catch up. But yeah, it's not like an easy trail by any means. If you have a little bit of climbing and grip skills and some physical conditioning, though, I think it can be done even in basic shoes.
All the way up.
All the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Oh, wow. So are we on top of Napoleon's Head? Looks that way. Woo! Oh, look at this up here.
Nice.
Yeah, climbing paradise. Let's see how the view looks from over here. Guys, what a cool spot. So that's basically Napoleon's Head, I think, right there. So this is where you get maybe the best view of it. And if you're an avid rock climber, I'm sure you can get to the tip top of that. We don't have ropes. We do have Pringles. So yeah, this is absolutely worth it. Sabrina has found her spot. That looks super comfy.
It is?
And I've got my spot right here up on this rock, and look at that. We've got Napoleon's head right there, right during the magic hour. Morocco has my heart for sure. Check this out, guys. Best part is there's nobody up here. Just us. Yeah.
Nobody hikes up here.
Yeah, this is also a wonderland for climbers and hikers. You can just take all sorts of different routes, go wherever you want to go. So absolutely fantastic. So guys, once again we've run out of time. These Moroccan days go by quick, they fly right by, so we won't be going back to the Berber house, at least not today. But the trade-off, as we get to watch the colors change right here in this beautiful spot outside of Tafraout, and just chill, enjoy a good climb, a good bit of exercise. So anyway, thanks for coming along on today's adventure. See you guys in the next one. Rope Monster out. Sabrina. Oh yeah, Sabrina has named the car Kit from Knight Rider. Kind of looks like it.
It does.
Yeah. She's like, hi Kit. Look at the color on the mountain still. Wow, beautiful. Alright guys, see you on the road. Boop. There's the hairpin turns I was talking about in the forecast coming up. That should be a lot of fun. I actually love driving on this stuff. And this. Wowie wow wow. Oh yeah, plenty of loose gravel on that one. Don't try this at home, kids. Sabrina on the camera work. You're learning. Doing my little stupid face zoom. Alright guys, the fun continues.